Welcome to Chumps to Champions episode 7, my Chelmsford City FM15 career. Thank you for all the support on the series so far. Please continue to like the videos and leave your thoughts in the comment section just to help support the series and support the channel and get more people interested in it. This is the first episode I am recording since episode 1 went up on Sunday. I've had a bit of a backlog of videos since then. But it does mean I've had a look at the feedback from that video. Someone asked me why didn't I call it Chumps to Champs, because that's obviously a lot snappier. I just didn't think about that. I'm an idiot. That would have been better. It's called Chumps to Champions though. We can call it Chumps to Champs for short and have the best of both worlds there. So today's episode, I'm taking on Eastbourne Borough at home in the FA Cup third qualifying round. So we're actually playing another Conference South team again. We beat Staines in the last round, in the second qualifying round, to 3-1 in the last episode. And then we went on to draw 1-1 against St Albans in the league, and then beat our Essex rivals from Canvey Island, Concord Rangers, 3-0. A very good win, my best win of the season in fact, I would say. Really good performance. I've tweaked the tactic around as we've gone, and we've really improved. As you can see, I lost the first 4 games in the league. Then we beat Bishop Stortford in episode 5, was it? Before losing against Staines in the league. But since then, 6 games unbeaten, so we're really on the up, and the tactic is working well. I've just changed it around, and when things have gone wrong, I've altered it accordingly, and it has worked. So Eastbourne Borough, who are actually 1 place above us in the league. We're 14th, they're 13th, only 1 point ahead of us. So it's going to be a very equal game, I would say. I guess we'll find out. They may not put out their strongest 11 because it's a cup game, but I've gone for basically my strongest 11. My 2 top scorers up front, Cheek and Adele. I've got Palmer Samuels, who's got 4 goals on the bench as well. My midfield is incredibly strong. They do very well. I haven't managed to sign any backup midfielders, really. I've got Christian Smith as backup, and where is he? This guy, Jake Gordon, if necessary. He's not brilliant, as you can see. He's not even half a star player yet. McBean hasn't really done it for me, unfortunately, but most of the players are actually on pay as you play contracts anyway. Although overall, I think I am over budget. Yeah, £393 over budget somehow, despite a lot of players not being on actual contracts. But when you've only got £2,904 per week to spend on wages, you're going to go over, and it's going to be a bit of a risk financially in the future if we don't go. Well, it's going to be tough to go up. Even in these early stages, it doesn't look brilliant. Although we're only 3 points off the playoffs, you never know, do you? We can turn this around. We've really turned it around already. So can't write myself off already. If we don't go up though, spending too much money on wages can be a real risk for the future of the club. It is a risk, but I'm hoping it pays off. So this is the team. Let's get on with the game. Oh, team selection. Submit team. Here we go. Let's do this. It's going really well. I'm really enjoying it so far. We're up to episode 7, and you guys seem to be loving it. I don't think I've ever done a Conference South save on YouTube before, have I? Or this level. To the extent I want it to be anyway. I think I've done a couple of journeyman things which didn't really go anywhere. But I really want this to go the distance, and I hope I don't get sacked, because I want to my aim is to get them promoted all the way to the Premier League, no matter how long that takes. They've got someone called Sessignon, but Chris Sessignon. I'm going to put the wing backs onto weak foots. They're actually playing a similar formation to me, but they've dropped the 2 wide players back into wing back positions, whereas I have gone very attacking. I will show you my tactic in the next video in detail, I think. Let's do that one, because I'm still tweaking it, but I will show you what my tactic is so far in the next video. This game is just an FA Cup game. The next one I'll go into a bit more detail. We might do a double live com in the league. Perhaps if we get through, there'll be a 4th qualifying round to play as well. Don't know when the FA Trophy is, and let's hope we can get a good result here. We've been a bit better at home recently. We're doing better away from home initially, but we've managed to get a bit better at home, getting good results. Here's Taggart with the free kick, whips it in, and Haynes gets there, and I think he's onside. He is. I actually realised Mark Hughes, my captain, has got 2 Northern Irish caps from his early days. He's only 31, so he really did drop off, didn't he? I think he was in the Tottenham Youth Academy, or started at Tottenham anyway, I think. And looking at his career. Here we go, we're on the attack again. Cheek. I can't change the numbers, I don't think. There might be a way. We've won a penalty. But obviously, I really want Mambo to be number 5 for obvious reasons. And Cheek is a striker and he's number 2. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because the tactic I adapted, I moved the right wing back to the front. Cheek scores. Maybe that's why he's number 2, because he was actually a right wing back that I moved to the front, possibly. Good finish, bottom left-hand corner, perfect stuff from him. We're 2-0 up. It's going really well, and I'm enjoying it. I'm loving life here. Gone for the Berghaus fleece approach today as manager. Not sure I've seen a manager wear a Berghaus fleece before, but there we go. Come on, Cheek. Plays it through to Adao. Adao running through. Hits it. What a goal. Maybe the keeper should have done a bit better, but it's a great strike from him outside the area. We're 3-0 up against Eastbourne. Adao running past the players on their Zimmer frames, and it's fired past Carey. Look at the little houses. I'm trying to think. Chelmsford. Obviously, I'm from Chelmsford. Oh no, they've got a goal back. I'm trying to think the stadium. If that actually is there, if there is houses there, like, no, there isn't. It doesn't look like that at all. I don't think it does there. There's the Melbourne area, but I don't think it's like that. I may be wrong, but I don't think they've completely, because the stands aren't like that. The main stand's on the side, I think, from what I remember. I haven't been for a while. Probably the last time I was there was 2 summers ago. Oh no! Well done, Lovelock. They are back in this game though at half time. It's great to see a few Chelmsford City supporters and a few people from Chelmsford or grew up in Chelmsford watching the series. Say hi if you are. I've already had quite a few people, probably about 10 people in total, have said they're either Chelmsford City supporters or from Chelmsford or live in Chelmsford. So that's really good. Someone said they work with Michael Cheek, which is amazing. I think we'll stick with this, but turn off higher tempo. Good old Chelmsford. So yeah, the stadium has an athletics. It's an athletics stadium originally, and it's got a racing track around the edge. I suppose there is room to expand, because there's only really, there's some seats, but most people stand up, and that's a great goal from Gordon from a corner. Meaning, I reckon there would be space to expand the stadium. I don't know whether they would decide to build it up, build a new one if we did continue to go up, though. Continue to go? We haven't gone up at all yet. If we were to go up, then I think, I remember on FM11 they bought a new stadium rather than developing this one, and it was just called the Chelmsford Stadium or something boring. I'd love a stadium to be named after me. Well done, Lovelock. Get into that. Do we need to make any subs? Yes. Cheek's dead, as usual. We'll bring on Palmer Samuels, I guess. And I think we'll take off Lee Sawyer. The phone just randomly flashed at me, but nothing's happened. We'll bring off Lee Sawyer. Bring on Christian Smith. Make a couple of changes so far. Long punt. Come on, Cheek heads it on. Adele can't get to it. Sawyer. Gordon. We're doing really well in this game. Cheek, Adele. Should have scored, really. Should have scored. Lovely play. We're doing... I'm surprised how well we're doing. I'm actually going to swap Adele and Palmer Samuels round. Just like that. Just a quick way. But we will make our last sub in a minute. Oh, this is a chance to make it 5. Haynes with his second goal of the game. Wow, 5-1. What has happened? This tactic is working really well now that I've developed it. I bet I mean, episode 4 and 5, you'd have seen me lose games and think, oh, it's not going to go well for you here. I'm not going to bother watching now. I'm not going to learn anything. But I've really turned it around, so I hope you guys have stuck with it. You may actually prefer it when I lose. I spoke about this before, but some people prefer it when YouTubers lose, so they can see that they're human. I want to make a change, but I don't know who to bring off. I might bring Mackenzie on because he hasn't actually played yet, I don't think. I've got loads of good defenders, and I've got 2 or 3 really good young defenders that could develop into decent players as well, like Girdlestone. But then Mackenzie and the other one I have, forgotten his name, beginning with V, has good potential as well. I don't know for what level, maybe conference at best. I would love it. I remember on FM11 I signed this player called Paco Craig or something, and I got him for a free. He was a real player, and he ended up being I signed him in Conference South. We have won, by the way, but I'll continue my story. I signed him in Conference South, and he went all the way with me to the Premier League. I thought maybe it'd be League One at best, but he just kept improving over the years, and we got to the Premier League, and he was still, a regular player for me. It was amazing. I'd love to have a player like that. I'm not sure I will. It's probably harder to do that nowadays. Anyway, a 5-1 win in the FA Cup third qualifying round. What a victory. I am so happy with that. Meaning we're in the fourth qualifying round. If we can get to this first round, fantastic. We can get a bit of money from TV, hopefully draw in a big League 2 or League 1 team. Possibly just go get an easy team and get through to the third round and get a really big team. That would be wonderful. That would be the dream for this season. Get a load of money, and if we don't go up this year, then we've got some money to spend next year. So a cup run is actually quite essential to these sort of teams because it can transform the club if you make it big. So we've got Havant and Waterloo next, then Wealdstone. I will do Wealdstone away simply for the reason that they are Wealdstone. I don't really like the Wealdstone Raider or anything, but we will play them back when we get to January. We'll play them away from home. But the next video could do Concord Rangers, but I'm tempted to do Whitehawk and Bath back to back. That's the FA Trophy. We may actually have the fourth qualifying round around here anyway. I don't know. I like Whitehawk because of the experiments that I've done. I also like Bath because it's a beautiful city and one of my favourite places, and they are top, so that could be a good one to do if they're still top of the league. Basingstoke I live in Southampton, so that's up the road, quite far up the road, but sort of got a connection with them now. Know a couple people living there. But yeah, I don't know. The next video will be around here anyway, so I hope you're looking forward to that. Congratulate me on my win, please. That would be very nice. Leave a like, leave some comments, and I shall see you in episode 8, guys.